if I may say so myself. But the quality of this tour is determined by the people in the mirror right here. Oh wait, that's you guys, isn't it? Yes. So if your energy's wild, you're going crazy, well, this might be the greatest tour you've ever had in your life. So if your energy's very downhill, like it was back there, talking specifically to the lower deck, upper deck, you did good, no worries. Well, it's going to be a very long tour for all of us. Alright, so, well, if we don't get it right, we'll do it again, and again, and again, and I can pay by the hour, so each time my paycheck is getting a little bit longer, right? So, that's your cue. If you're really ready to see the world famous San Diego Zoo, let me have some noise! Oh, wow, look at you guys. I feel like I'm at a Beyonce concert, but I thank you guys. I appreciate that. So, my name's Olaf. I'm going to be a tour guide for about the next 35 minutes. Listen up, if you guys keep this up, I'm going to get a 40-minute tour just for you all, but don't tell nobody. It's supposed to be 35, okay? All right, look down to your right-hand side. Down that path right there, well, if you want to see some primates before you leave, down there we got some baby gorillas, baby bonobos, and baby orangutans. Also on the right-hand side, we got some flamingos. Fun fact about flamingos is they're actually born white. Then within 6 months, they get the colors for the feathers to dye in the food they consume.
Riding in the bus.
We're directly in front of us. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, that's just our sky fire, guys. Calm down. It's about a 5-minute ride to the back of the zoo. Gives you a bird's eye view of downtown and the zoo itself. All right, now we're about to go down into Lost Forest. Hence the name Lost. Well, we got to talk about safety, mainly because you guys look like a rambunctious group, and I don't want any trouble on my bus. All right, so I got 2 simple rules for you guys today. 1, I say you keep your feet glued to the ground at all times. No matter how excited you get, no standing on the seats, and listen up. There will be some peak moments where you're gonna get super excited, okay? And 2, the most important rule that we have on the buses as well. I ask that you keep all arms, legs, toes, elbows, anything and anyone you cherish in the bus at all times. Why, you ask? Well, 1, guys, we're basically family, so I genuinely care about your safety, okay? And 2, if you guys didn't know, all the buses that go around the zoo, they're actually on a tight schedule. So I'm telling you this because, well, if you happen to fall off the bus, I can't guarantee I'll stop to let you back on. Just gotta throw that out there so we're on the same page moving forward, right? Now, why is Lost Forest one of the coolest parts of the zoo? Well, it was the first part of the San Diego Zoo to encompass both plants and animals from the same region of the world. All the plants and animals on this side of the zoo, well, they come from Eastern Asia. And coming up first on our right-hand side, go ahead and do me a favor and try and spot our Malaysian tigers.
Where are they?
All right, you guys see it right there? So, guys, do me a favor, look directly on that second leg. She just picked his head up right behind the trees. So it's often hard to see Malaysian tigers as well. Their stripes, they work as camouflage. So as you can see the tiger stripes right there, well, they're very on point and popping it. That's why it's blending in so well. So, an adult Malaysian tiger can weigh up to 350 pounds, which may seem like a lot of weight. Well, until you compare it to its Siberian cousin, which weighs 750 pounds. One of the main reasons why the Malaysian tiger is on the brink of extinction is due to the palm oil industry. If you guys weren't aware, well, in parts of Eastern Asia and Indonesia, the rainforest is being chopped down to plant palm oil trees. So what can you do to help tigers? Well, whenever you're purchasing lotions, makeups, or cell phone components, you gotta purchase products like sustainable palm oil versus regular palm oil, and you'll be doing your part to help the tigers. Now coming up on our right hand side, we're going to try and spot the land mammal with the most dangerous height. And no, I'm not talking about if you guys are at lunchtime, even though that's probably true. I'm actually talking about the river hippo. If you look right there, look at the water right there. I need that first leg. See that little back that's kind of hanging out the water right there? That is one of our river hippos inside the water right there. And if you look straight past the river hippos, look directly to your right really fast, to 3 o'clock, bam, those guys with those zebra stripe legs, well, those are called a copy. We're going to get a better look at them as soon as we get up here a bit. So, contrary to popular belief, the river hippo actually cannot swim. They kind of just do a mini float around the water. They spend the majority of their time in the water for 2 main reasons. One is to help with their large weight, and other is to help with their sensitive skin. Now, because they spend the majority of their time in the water, people often call them the laziest animal. But if you ask me, I think it's quite hypocritical, if you know what I'm saying.
I got it.
And if you look straight past the river hippos, you see those guys back there with those zebra stripe legs? Well, those are called a copy. Now, I didn't tell you this earlier, well, because I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. You were having a problem with the energy, so I like to introduce one thing at a time. So guess what we have on this bus? We got quizzes. This is what happens. If you don't pass the quizzes, well, you don't get off the bus. I get off the bus to the free-for-all on how you get off, right? So best of luck to you. So, I want you guys to look to your right-hand side. Those animals with those zebra-striped legs, I want you to yell out what you think they're related to. Go. There's always that one. All right, so we're one bus, right? So we got to vote. If you're on the upper deck, I have a camera so I can see what you vote for. If you think it's giraffe, raise your hand. All right, there's one. All right, 2 people. If you think it's zebra, raise your hand. Oh, there go the rest of the hands. Congratulations. If you said zebra, you've absolutely played yourself. Don't be smiling on my bus. That's the wrong answer, ladies and gentlemen. The correct answer is giraffe. But if you said giraffe, don't celebrate. You know why? Because guess what? We voted for zebra. So right now, your odds of getting off the bus and looking a little slim, guys. I'm not angry. I'm just a little disappointed in you all right now, all right? All right, up next we have what was our first multi-species exhibit here at the San Diego Zoo. We got some Allen swamp monkeys, we have some red-tailed guanidans, and we have some spotted neck otters. Allen swamp monkeys were rescued as babies. They're being sold on the market as bushmeat. There's one right behind that second pole right there if you get a good look at them. Well, the coolest thing you'll see our Allen swamp monkeys doing is actually practicing their natural hunting instinct. So, whenever an Allen swamp monkey gets hungry, it'll go to a tree, it'll gather a whole bunch of leaves, and it'll throw them in a body of water. From there, the fish that gather underneath those leaves for shade, they'll grab and they eat. And on occasion, you'll typically see them doing that same hunting tactic here in this exhibit right there. Now, we're gonna head down this way toward kangaroo bus stop number 2. Now I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look down to your left-hand side in just a few moments. You're gonna get a good look at our African marsh exhibit. So in here we got some pelicans, we got some whistling ducks, and we have a handful amount of freeloaders. Some of you guys are like, whoa, what do you mean by freeloaders? Well, if you take a look at all LeBron James teammates while he was in Cleveland, that's what we call a freeloader, ladies and gentlemen. What happens is every time the Seekers bring out food, well, birds all the way from North County flying to get a good meal in their belly. But as soon as the food's gone, well, they fly away like they were never here. We like what what's called the freeloader game in this exhibit. If they have an anklet on their right ankle, it's a female. If they have an anklet on their left ankle, it's a male. Question, if they don't have an anklet, what are they?
Freeloader.
They're Cleveland Cavalier. Come on, you gotta keep up with me, guys. Alright, look to your left-hand side of kangaroo bus stop number 2. There are 4 kangaroo bus stops housed throughout the San Diego Zoo. The point of these bus stops is, well, to help you with the walking. On top of that, one thing our map does not show is elevation. To put that in perspective for you all. Well, if you do me a favor, look to your right-hand side. You see this little innocent hill right here? Don't be mistaken, it's actually a mountain, okay? You understand, if you hike up it, you can't very fast for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So how do you avoid that? Well, if you hop on a kangaroo bus, you get off at stop number 3, and then you're walking downhill versus uphill, gravity's working with you versus against you. Look out to your left-hand side, we have Route 163. Hop on there for about 20 miles, you end up at our safari park. If you're in the far left lane, it'll take you about 20 minutes. Far right lane, it'll take you about 45. So I personally recommend the middle lane for the best commute time. The zoo is over 100 acres. The safari park is 18 times as large. It's over 1,800 acres. If you go there, you can see animals roaming more so in their natural habitat. Do me a favor, see how good you guys are listening. Look directly down to your left-hand side. You see this little guy right here in between where the gates meet? That's one of our western tuft deer. We have 2 western tuft deer in this exhibit. If you don't see the other one out about and grazing, well, do me a favor, and we have the last exhibit. If you look inside the hut, the left-hand side is probably in there grabbing a nap or getting some shade in. Now, as we head up over the hill, I want you guys to look to your right too and get past all this vegetation. And we're going to try and spot a Grammy zebra and some giant eland. Now, look to your far side of the exhibit. See that huge antelope over there? Well, that's the giant eland. They're part of the antelope family, and they are actually the largest antelope in the world. They can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. The Grammy zebra is also running by light on the far right-hand side of the exhibit. As you come up here to our left-hand side, coming up on our polar bear plunge. So, I'm about to do the #1 thing you must know how to do in order to live in California. They don't tell you this for moving here, but I'm about to bust out some parallel parking skills, alright? Try not to be too impressed. And as soon as you hear the air brake, you are more than welcome to stand up and get a good look at the polar bears. They're going to be on our left-hand side. Alrighty. You guys are more than welcome to stand up, try and spot the polar bears. Look at that. Good luck charm alert. Guys, whenever you hear that, that's just me. I'm a good luck charm. Sorry you have to find out this way, alright? So, as you can see, the polar bears are right here. Question. What is missing from this exhibit? Go.
Ice!
Ice! Little kid said it somewhere. We appreciate you. Ice, baby. Look at this. You guys have come such a long way in such a short amount of time. I'm so proud of you guys. So, every time I come here, there's always a family, a group of people, or a person who's like, oh my gosh, there's no ice in this exhibit. How the polar bears able to live their best life, yada, yada, yada. So, believe it or not, this is what the Arctic looks like during the summertime. A huge part of a polar bear's diet is fish. More importantly, seals. Why do polar bears consume seals? Well, it gives them a fatty layer on their body so they're able to stay warm during the winter. Here in Southern California, it doesn't get cold. So the diet consists of fish, high fiber, fruits, and vegetables. So they never seen that fatty layer on their body, so this weather is basically perfect for them. So in a sense, down here in California living in La Vida Loca out here, just like you all are. Now if you look to our right hand side, we got some more members of our antelope family. And if you look at those guys against the wall with a huge tusk and a stripes on their body, oh, those are called lesser cuda. And the smaller ones scattered around like that one right there, at that water tank what it looks like, those are called speaks gazelles, which is kind of ironic because they don't really speak that much at all. Now, we put a new type of bear in our zoo on this side of the map. Did you guys like to see it before we leave? You guys want to see the new bear? Alright, if you guys look directly in front of you, if you look in your driver's seat, well, you can spot a chocolate bear. How y'all doing today? Y'all are so gullible, oh my god. Listen up guys, the reason I'm not on the map yet, well, is because the zoo just honestly doesn't know if I'm 100% on after milk chocolate or 100% on after dark chocolate. They're still doing field research. I'll get back to you when they get back to me. But I will tell you, I'm 100% all natural, no preservatives, and I'm basically organic, so I'm good for you guys, alright? Alright, up next, look to your right hand side. We got one of the rarest animals from sub-Saharan Africa. They got our bontabok. At one point in time, there's less than 15 of these guys left in existence due to early European colonist hunting. But thanks to the efforts of a fearless farmer, he fits the remaining bontabok in his backyard, and from there, species bounced back from extinction. These guys are now protected by the South African National Bontabok Park, and there are over 3,500 bontabok in existence. Also on the right, we got our southern Garrinated. Their name in Somali though does mean giraffe neck. In addition to their long necks like giraffe, they often also stand up on their hind legs to reach food that's out of reach. Up next we got our yellow-backed dikers. If you want to know where they get their name from, well, if you get a look at their back, there's this huge blonde sugar fur that starts at the right below their neck and goes to their bottom. Look against the wall to your back right over there. Look to your 5 o'clock against the wall. There's one over there where you can see his back straight on. And last but not least, we have our Chicoan peccaries. These boar-looking individuals, I don't see any at the moment, but these guys are thought to be extinct for over 200 years. But thanks to fossil records, we realized that they were alive and well. These guys have been around since the Ice Age. They're actually considered living fossils. Now, if you look to the left-hand side, they got our sky-fire, most popular attraction in the San Diego Zoo. Right now, you're looking at maybe about I'd say about an 18-minute wait, but what's 18 minutes when you're with good company? And well, if you're not with good company, there's a big discussion that needs to be had. So, the same ticket you use to get on this bus, you can use to hop on the Kangaroo bus and the Skyfire as many times as you like. It is all included in your admission. Make sure you hold on to your tickets throughout the day. Now, let's talk right-hand side first, alright? We got our 4D theater. Some of you guys are like, whoa, I never heard of 4D before. Well, if you take 3D, you throw it on steroids, guess what you get? You get 4D, okay? The seat's gonna rumble, you like, hey, what's the one if you're lucky? Look at this. This movie does rotating between Smallfoot and Rio, and it is air conditioned as well. Now, if you look to our left-hand side, good luck, charm alert. Remember, that's just me, guys. I'm pointing it out for you, alright? So, do me a favor, look inside this cave right here to your left-hand side, and you can see the mountain line, okay? Its sleek body facing a right motion, you can see its backside and tears laying down. Directly to your 9 o'clock. So you get an open street, so you see it there, your thumbs up. So you see the cave right there? There you go, inside the cave. So, this is our round line exhibit, the Puma exhibit, our Cougar exhibit, Ghost Cat exhibit, Panther exhibit. These guys have 18 exhibits here today. Where they roam. Alrighty, now, I'm going to put on a disclaimer, okay? So if you guys listen up.
You're playing your nose.
Smell a very foul scent, okay? A very scummy smell. Do me a favor. Don't be out here on the bus getting at your neighbor, thinking the person in front of you and cut the cheese on you and you're already looking at them, right? It's not your neighbor. Hopefully, okay? I can't really speak for everyone. But 9 times out of 10, it's the main wolves. They're going to be on our right-hand side. They're one of the very few animals that don't really communicate. So that foul that you're about to smell, it's actually their teeth. It's how they mark their territories and how they communicate with each other.
Gonna ruin Mama's video.
This shit will pass really fast, guys. 1 second. Oh no, there'll be a kangaroo bus that's coming for you guys. Look at that. You heard about the tour guys? He's trying to hop on, right? This shit will pass really fast.
Nature is moving right now. On the tree.
Move up just a bit more. Alrighty, now we're about to head into the Elephant Odyssey, guys, okay? So, when you're back here at the back of the zoo, there's 4 options for you to get to the front, alright? One is that Sky Forest, about a 5-minute ride to the front of the zoo, but you also have to count for the time you're waiting in line. 2 is that kangaroo bus that we just passed. 3, you can walk this long way right here. It's about a 40-minute walk. So my Fitbit wearers trying to get your steps in. I'm worried this will be for you. If you're like me, like my new person Gator right here at the San Diego Zoo, well, look back to your right. There's a bridge right there. It's the Elephant Odyssey Bridge. You go across that. It's an 8-minute walk to the front of the zoo. It's the closest route to the front of the zoo. Now, we're going to look to our left-hand side. Look at these little adorable guys right here. They are our rock hyrax, okay? See these little guys? Absolutely adorable. Question, does anybody know who the rock hyrax are related to? Oh, okay. Alright. Trying to steal the thunder out here. That's correct. So, most people think it's the beaver, squirrel, the rodent, the possum, or actually the elephant. I'm not going to get too technical, but it's their teeth development and their tusks and their mammary glands. Now listen up, I be lion. If I said over half of the animals on the right hand side. Oh wait, we got some lions, don't we? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, and here we got Ellen and we got Ernest. And they're actually both on this first platform. Like Ernest laying
Man,
his
Hannah,
on the back
look.
right
You see
there.
that?
So, question.
You see that?
Who does more work in the lion carnivores, the male or the female? Females, right. It's like that in real life. We appreciate y'all. We truly do. The females raise the young and they also find food for the prize. Now, where the dramatic music plays, the moment we've all been waiting for, okay? And by we all, I really mean me because it's my favorite animal, but I know you guys are going to enjoy it just as much, okay? So, we're going to look down to our right, and we're going to try and spot Nadari. Nadari is our jaguar. It's super... Look at that. Good luck, charm alert, guys. I think I'll play all this out for you guys, alright? So, Nadari is right here on the platform.
Wow.
So, you'll never find more than one jaguar in an exhibit at a time, so that's often after habits, and these guys prefer solitude. It used to be very common to see jaguars roaming in Southern California. Until the late 19th century, it was sediment patterns and climate change, all of that. Now you can see roaming from Mexico all the way to Argentina. Now you guys are probably like, why is the jaguar your favorite animal? Well, I thought you guys would never ask. So, you know what's about a year ago I moved here from Jacksonville, Florida. You guys know what starts tomorrow? Football season. You're probably like, who's going to the Super Bowl? Jacksonville Jaguars, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I had to find out this way. Normally I would say the San Diego. Oh wait, y'all don't got a football team no more, do y'all? Oh, that's crazy. It's alright. You're a baseball city now. Go Padres. Now if you look out to your left, right hand side, what do we have right there? We got some elephants. So, you're gonna get a better look at elephants in just a few moments. But coming up, before you can actually get a great look at our elephants, we have our llamas and our wanakos. Let's say you don't know what a wanako is, well, but it's basically the third cousin to a llama. It's like the people you have on Facebook, and you guys are related to them, but you never really talk to them. They're just on your friends list. So we have the brown touch tail ones are wanakos. The rest of you, that one right there behind this tree, that white one with the brown polka dot, that's the only llama we have here at the San Diego Zoo. And if you look back here at 5 o'clock, you can kind of see the elephant right there. Look off to your right, but to your left-hand side, look to your 2 o'clock over here. See that elephant right there? Bam! So there used to be over 500 species of elephants in the world. Does anybody know how many species remain in existence? 1 plus 1 equals 2. Look at you guys are right on the money. I know that's crazy. So does anybody know what those 2 species are? African and Asian. There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. So how you tell the difference between the 2 is, well, African elephants have way larger ears than Asian elephants. The key indicators of African elephants, the ears typically look like the shape of India on a map. We have both of the remaining species of elephants here at the San Diego Zoo. And now we look to our right-hand side. See this building right here? This is the one case in point as to how the San Diego Zoo is a leading innovator throughout the world when it comes to animal welfare. There's our elephant care center, state-of-the-art facility, has remote control doors, built-in weight scales, and heaters so when it gets chilly outside. Our elephants are called in here once a day for checkups, but have to come in here? Absolutely not. They typically yes, because they're positively reinforcement treats. Now, I don't tell every bus this, okay? But I haven't told anybody this today either, but you know what? I like you guys, I'm not gonna lie. You're growing on me, okay? Yeah, some of you guys are blushing. I like you guys, alright? So, look at this rectangular case right here. We like to spoil all of our animals here at the San Diego Zoo. And well, how we spoil elephants? Well, they get pedicures, okay? Each foot takes about 20 minutes. They get one a week. I'm a mathematician enough that that's like an 80-minute pedicure 52 times a year, and here's the kicker. It's for absolutely free, okay? Granted, I don't know what we would charge the elephants, but just know we're not charging them here at the You're gonna make history here at the San Diego Zoo, all right? But if you get it wrong, listen, I will not be disappointed. You're just gonna join the masses, okay? And I'm expecting a lot more from you guys. So go ahead and put your thinking caps on, all right? Question: what is the world's fastest land animal? Go.
Cheetah.
Okay, all right, that's correct. But that was an easy question. I'm trying to build your confidence up, all right? Don't get too happy yet, all right? Here we go. This is the real question. What's the world's second fastest land animal? Go.
Gazelle.
Gazelle is the right family, but that's not the correct animal. It's part of the animal family. I'll give you guys a hint. Look at physical representation. Look down to your right hand side. That is the world's second fastest land animal. Does anybody know their name? I'll give you guys another hint. Now when I say this, it literally just throws people off completely, alright? You ready? It starts with a P. Yeah, everyone's like, whoa, whoa. Alright, final hint. Starts with prog, ends in horn. Pronghorn. Look, I knew y'all would get it. Y'all are a good bunch. Yeah, so she just can run up to 70 miles per hour, short sprints at a time. While pronghorn can run up to 50 miles per hour for up to 20 to 40 minutes at a time. The house is there with our camels. We have two different types of camels here at the San Diego Zoo. We got our dromedaries with one hump, it's the D, and our Bactrians with two humps, it's the B. Question: what is a camel's hump filled with?
Water.
Everyone would think it's water, but that is correct. It is fat. So they store fat in their humps so they can go a long periods of time without eating. Look at that. Call me a Mythbuster, guys. Look at that. I got a new nickname every day. Here we go. Now coming up, we're going to see our California condors. Oh, there was one up top right there. Like most of y'all, these guys are native to California. Were born here and decided to never leave because they are considered to be born in paradise no matter how expensive it may be to live here. These are your garbage collectors of society, and they're related to the vulture. This used to be solely their exhibit until the month of November. It got changed to a multi-species exhibit. And that bird you see on the ledge right there, well, that's not who they share this exhibit with. That's the common raven. On the right-hand side, we got kangaroo bus stop number 4. Buses come on average every 10 to 15 minutes. These buses will not drop you off at the front of the zoo. Instead, they'll drop you off at one of the 4 designated spots. Next to each kangaroo bus stop, there's also a map locator, like this one in front of us, map locator 10, and a pair of bathrooms so you guys never get lost. Alright, now coming up, we're going to see arguably the most adorable animals here at the San Diego Zoo. And I say arguably because, well, people can never decide who's more adorable. The meerkats or me. And believe me, I got my days where I beat them out by a bit. We can give it to the meerkats today because they caught me on an off day, okay? So the first question I often get is, well, why do we have rock hyrax on this area of the zoo in addition to the ones in Elephant Odyssey? Well, these rock hyrax are native to a completely different area than the ones in Elephant Odyssey, so they speak a different dialect. So we're going to put them together and we create conflict into the communication aspect. Now, our meerkat. So, you can always find at least one meerkat up on a ledge somewhere constantly moving his head because it's hard for pressure. You see, oh, look in the back left right there. You see him laying down all cuddled up? Right next to that tree. Look to the left of that tree laying down. There's a group of them. There's like 3 or 4 of them right there. You see them?
Oh yeah.
So, if you guys didn't know, well, a group of meerkats is called a mob, and baby meerkat is called a mobster. So technically, they're always out here mobbing deep out here in the San Diego Zoo. So make sure you keep your guard up when you walk over here, all right? Now, as we're about to go down into Africa rocks, or at least that's what it's labeled as on your map. What they don't tell you though, this is really Wakanda forever. Please don't label it that because then it comes to international attractions, and you guys will never get to see the zoo. So you're welcome. We're passing our trumpeter hornbill. Oh, they're both in the tree. They look to inside the middle of the exhibit right there in the tree. So they're both sitting right next to each other. And now we're gonna try and spot some cute springers and some dwarf mongoose. They're equally as adorable. All the plants and animals in Africa rocks come from Madagascar in Africa. It's the newest part of the zoo. And if you look to your left-hand side, well, we have our organic garden. Right-hand side, we got our Kopi jungle. I normally talk about the Kopi jungle, but guys, look on our left. Well, look at these 3 palm trees on our left, I should say. We got 1, 2, and 3, or should I say uno, dos, and tres? Yes, I am 31% fluent in Spanish thanks to the Duolingo app. So I'm basically bilingual at the moment in case you're all wondering. If you look at the base of these trees and look at the leaves, it looks like fishtails. Can anybody guess the name of these palm trees? Fishtail palm trees. Yes, as you can see, we are very sophisticated with our tree names. Why are these trees so interesting? Well, they're what we call terminal bloomers. They only bloom once in a lifetime. They have an average lifespan of about 25 to 30 years, so I wouldn't recommend that for your garden. What I would recommend, well, look on the lower left and right hand side. We have a variety of rosemary, sage, and lavender. Now, even though we have a no-eat policy here at the San Diego Zoo, don't let me catch you eating our plants, okay? We have a rub-and-go policy you can partake in. I say you don't know what that is. Well, I'll explain. You're probably woke up this morning, you're rushing around the house like, oh my gosh, We gotta make it to the zoo and make it on Olajuwon's tour. Our life's gonna be ruined. If you made it on my tour, your life's not ruined. Let's say you forgot to put on some cologne and perfume. No worries, I got you. You come down here, you find a little lavender bush, you hit one of these, you're gonna rub your body down. One, you're gonna smell amazing, and two, you're gonna get the best sleep you've ever had in your life. You're in good hands, that's all state stands. I told you I got you guys. Alrighty, now, if you haven't been to the zoo in the past year, well, we no longer go inside Urban Jungle. Instead, we go down Center Street, across Panda Canyon, and up after rocks at the end of the tour. I see what you guys do the most amount of zoo in the shortest amount of time. So, when we come up after rocks, I'm gonna show you the best route to see Urban Jungle and the rest of the zoo as well. Now, most important thing you need to live, in addition to water, is food, okay? I'm gonna tell you about Sydney's Grill. Look to your right hand. Sydney's Grill, all right? If you're a vegan, they got options. If you're a vegetarian, they got options. You like fried food and barbecue like myself? Guess what? They got options for you. And you know it's good because if you look at the door, where's the line? Past the door. That's how you know it's good food. Between there, Wildman Cafe, and Albert's, one of our 3 most popular places to eat here at the San Diego Zoo. Now as we go down there into Center Street, this is where people typically see their favorite animal, especially if you're a bear lover. Now, you're going to see ample amount of bears on the tour, but you're not guaranteed to see every bear. So, I say if you look at the exhibit and the bear's not there, don't knock yourself over there for 2 reasons, okay? One is, well, you're going to see so many bears that your bear's going to be filled.